In the top stories, a call for a zero-tolerance approach to child abuse, police charge another man with assaulting one of their own, and an NGO wants Barbadians to help it purchase a new home. Welcome to Nation News for Wednesday, July 16, 2014. I'm Natasha Beckles.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. Your time, your way.
Chairman of the Child Care Board, Ken Knight, says child sexual abuse in Barbados can no longer be swept under the carpet. Calling for a zero-tolerance approach to such acts, he said only 1/3 of cases were reported and the public had to be sensitized about the issue. He said children had to be encouraged to report abuse to teachers or other adults. Mr. Knight made the comments today during a workshop hosted by UNICEF and the Child Care Board. Also speaking was UNICEF Deputy Representative Violet Speak-Warnery, who said a regional protocol had to be established so reporting would be standardized. Police have arrested a fourth person as investigations continue into a July 9th incident in which 2 police officers were reportedly attacked. 24-year-old Michael Jamal Springer of Richmond Gap, Black Rock, St. Michael appeared in court today charged with assaulting and resisting a police officer in the execution of his duty. He was remanded until July 2nd. 3 others appeared in court in relation to the same matter over the weekend and were granted bail. Drug Education and Counseling Services has found a new home, but is seeking the public's assistance in acquiring it. Director and Chairman Roger Husbands said the organization has outgrown its current Bay Street facility and wants to purchase a $280,000 property on Roebuck Street. Speaking during a press conference this morning, he said the landlord had agreed to a 4-year payment plan of $70,000 per year. Barbadians are being encouraged to make donations at designated spots around the island. The Productivity Council is reporting an overwhelming response to its preparation for the World of Work workshops. Close to 180 young people will benefit from 4 workshops this summer, but Head of Training and Development Sean Callender said 6 or 8 sessions will have to be held next year. Speaking during the first workshop yesterday, he said the program was in response to the needs of employers. Technology is playing a special role in the Ministry of Education's summer school at George Lamin Primary. Tablets and interactive technology are being used to create a virtual learning environment for 72 children who deferred sitting the Common Entrance examination. Senator Harry Husbands and Digital's Commercial Director Alex Tasker visited the school today to take a look at the equipment, which includes Mimeo interactive technology. This allows any surface to be used like a smartboard. Internet and mobile provider Lime today donated $70,000 in cash and kind to the Community Development Department's IT summer program for teens. Over a 6-week period, more than 200 children will gather at 12 centers around the island to learn computer graphics, web page design, and Microsoft Office. Lime has donated about $250,000 to the program over the past 5 years. Meantime, a local home health care company has answered a call for assistance to some of the island's cancer patients. This morning, AA Lakis donated 1,200 disposable diapers to the Barbados Cancer Society at the company's Lantern Mall, Hastings Christchurch office. They said it was in response to the president of the Cancer Society, Dr. Dorothy Cook Johnson, speaking about the need for such items. Dr. Cook Johnson thanked the company for its donation and urged other members of the private sector to offset the cost of cancer medication. In sports, the finals of the Silver Hill Road Tennis Championships come off tonight, and a treat is no doubt in store for spectators. Julian Michael Jackson White, the #1 ranked player in the country, has reached the final of this year's tournament and is bent on capturing the only contest he has never won. He will be taking on Antonio Daniel, who was a powerhouse in the local game in the late 1980s and early 90s. Start time is 8 p.m. Barbados are the WICB Regional Under-17 Cricket Champions. Yesterday in Tobago, they beat Jamaica by 7 wickets in the final round of matches and finished with 19.9 points. They won the title ahead of windwards by a mere 0.4 points, all bonus bowling points. Jamaica were third with 18.6 points. Courts Vasper Drake said competition was tight during the tournament.
Certainly I was in a position where I can honestly say that this crop of players, are the way forward. Once we create that environment to facilitate the development and the growth, also allow them to develop the skills which will allow them to compete, at the next level.
The under-19 team will be leaving next week for their tournament in Jamaica. Barbados gave an improved performance, but still lost their second match at the Norseca Youth Volleyball Championships in Oklahoma. The Bajan lads were beaten 25-14, 25-21, 25-17 by regional powerhouse Cuba. Barbados' final pool game will be against Guatemala. And finally, some time ago we told you about a Kansas woman who set her home on fire during an attempt to kill a spider. Well, the Seattle Fire Department says a man using a spray paint can and a lighter to try to kill a spider also started a fire. This one caused $60,000 worth of damage to a home. No injuries were reported, and the Red Cross is providing temporary shelter for the residents. And that's Nation News for Wednesday. You can get it on our website, nationnews.com, as well as our YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter.